Dear women and dear men, an apology has to mean something. An apology without substance has no value. I can't apologize for something I've never done before. That would be like me apologizing for that Dear Woman video. I can't do that. When I apologize to my woman, it's real and authentic. It's genuine. And she has to believe that I'm going to clean things up with her and my behavior is going to be different. She has to know that I really regret what I've done. And I want to change the way that we interact with each other. My apology can't be read or can't be scripted. It can't be for something I've never even done. It's got to be from me and it's got to be to her. My apology has to be real.
Oh, come on, dear women. I can't imagine that that's really what you want from men. There's way more that men have to offer than an apology. I can't apologize for men's past behavior and its impact on women through the ages. I can't apologize for my father's behavior with my mother, whether that was good, bad, or indifferent. But what I can do is take responsibility today. You know, it's like me apologizing for the clergy in the Catholic Church for the impact of sexual abuse on their victims and thinking that that's all of a sudden going to make it better. Or apologizing for slavery and then hugging this guy and thinking, okay, now everything's going to be fine. It doesn't work like that. That's messed up. There's another way, though. And the way is for us to take responsibility as men. You know, that Dear Women video needed to be a Dear Men video where men call other men out so that these kinds of behaviors don't happen ever again. Because men are held into account in a way that is unprecedented. And the world is waiting for it, especially you women.
There's been times in my life where I haven't treated women very well. Whether it be my mother, my wife, a friend of mine. The reason is because I never held myself to a very high standard. I now live my life in alignment with a code of conduct. It's the way I live. The men around me know it. They don't know it because I told them my code of conduct. They know it by being around me. It's the guy that I am. They don't put up with my bullshit, these men. They don't let me slide. They don't let me off the hook. Every time they smell my bullshit, they call me on it. And I hold myself to that standard. Because if I don't, they will. The reason the women in my life believe my apology now when I say it, and I say it once. The reason they believe it is because it's followed up by my behavior. It's followed up by action. See, back then, my apology didn't mean much because it was just an apology. But now it's followed up. So now when I apologize, they get the apology. They feel it because they know it'll be followed up by action. As a man, I need to be real. When I give you an apology, you need to feel it. From my heart to yours. It's a felt sense. You get it. I shoot straight from the hip. I'm a straight shooter. I'm a guy. That's who I am. I'm real. And being real is not reading from a teleprompter. It's time for men to be real.